And I want to talk about how you help your students see their value and stop that inner critic from how do we, stop that, and how do they evaluate what if they say, I don't know what brings me joy? Then
Right.
what would you say? Because when you're young,
You
everything,
don't know.
beer drinking could bring you joy. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. I always said I had a student that got frustrated with me because I was on him about homework, and he said, "Glenn, I'm just trying to live my life." And that I laughed at that first, but then I realized that's what we're all trying to do. We're just all trying to live our life. So when I had another student that said I'm bad at writing, I said, well, just write and let's work it out. You are not bad at writing. You just have to figure it out. What is the thing? What is the strategy that you're trying to do? And as a professor, I would always try to take the negativity out of it. And I got frustrated, and I know I'm human, and professors are human too, believe it or not. Teachers are human too, believe it or not. We have our own stressors in our own life, and we make mistakes. But I tried always to be positive about the critiques and to say, look, I'm going to critique this, but we're going to look at how you can make this better. And I know you can make this better. And why does it need to be better? Don't run away from it. One of the things that I was really bad at was sports when I was young. So I ran away from it. So guess what? I got really bad at sports. If you run away from the things you're bad at, it just gets worse. And if people need you to do those things, just get used to running into it. I had a friend of mine when I was trying to reformat my brain, and she realized that I was so afraid of failing in front of people that was hindering me. And she said, even though I'm teaching people, it's okay to fail, right? And for me, I have my same problems. It's not okay to fail. It's not okay to show that Glenn is not good at something. So I would work on it until I got it presentable. That was my big thing. And she said, you're cutting yourself short. It's okay to not be good at something. And so I started exercising and being bad in exercising in public and humiliating myself by not jumping, or whatever it was. And that's what that you have to be positive about it. And I know that people love to be negative. We love, especially in the past 10 years, there's this love of dunking on people, of being rude about people. And I was listening to one podcaster, and he said, why let them rent space in your brain? Just do your thing. And so you try that. That's what I tried to do when I was teaching, was constantly get the positive side. That's what this book, Degree in Homelessness, it's a question. It's a question to ask you. I'm not saying you're going to get a degree in homelessness, and I'm not saying you have to read this book. I wrote it. You said it's an easy read. I wrote it so you could read one chapter, throw it away, say Glenn is a piece of crap and I don't want to listen to him. And then you pick up another chapter and you just go through it. And it's easy, and give it time to gestate. I mean, that's the thing. Stop criticizing yourself so hard, because I did so much. I still do. It's a habit that you just constantly have to break. And that's the thing to teach, no matter what you're learning.